Coach, you say it was a complete game tonight, 60 minutes?
Yeah, I thought we competed really hard, Detroit's a good team. They got a real quick transition game. They play with a lot of pace. I thought we defended hard. Our power play scores, obviously, I thought that was a big aspect of helping our top guys, even in their 5-on-5 play. We've talked about that for a number of weeks now, and just the correlation when they can feel it on the power play, I think it carries over to the 5-on-5 play. I thought those guys had a strong game for us.
Obviously, Panarin scoring, huge jump for him, huge jump for the group as well.
For sure it is. Our best players are our best players, and that's I think that's an important element of the game tonight. These guys, they care a lot. I've been saying that for a while now. They care a lot, and it hasn't been from a lack of effort that we haven't generated the offense from a goal-scoring standpoint. I think they're very capable, and they showed that tonight.
Did you like the way you drove the net tonight? Because the net front presence has been a topic for you.
It has. We were trying to get there more consistently. You could see the concerted effort on guys' parts trying to get to the paint and, make the sight lines difficult. We get a goal call back because of it. I think JT was trying to lead the charge there. He just got a little bit aggressive, but it's the right idea as far as just trying to get to the net front, and that's where the goals are scored.
Did you get an explanation on that goal? Cooley's disallowed?
No, but when I watched it on the replay, I understand why. It was the right call.
With Panarin, I'm curious, did you notice anything different in his game, or was it just the puck was going in tonight and he was getting results?
Yeah, he drives offense every game. He makes a handful of plays every game that could end up in the net. They just haven't to this point. Tonight they did. Yeah. He scores a nice goal. That's a goal scorer's goal. He's had a number of those looks. Tonight they went in for him.
Pretty special to see Noah Laba score in front of his hometown tonight.
So great. Yeah, I was thrilled for him. I thought he had a really good game tonight. He had a ton of energy. I know I'm not sure how many tickets he had to buy, but he had a lot of people at the game tonight. I'm sure it was exciting for them also.
Mika assisted the Cooley goal and assisted the Panarin goal. Both were nice cross-ice passes. Just what did you see out of his game tonight?
I thought Mika was good. He sees the ice so well. He thinks the game so well, and he's got a high skill level. Some of those passes that he made that you're alluding to are an example of it. I thought he was one of the guys that had a strong game for us.
Quick made the play. He kind of messes up with turns the puck over to Kane, then there's the open net, he dives back. What does that dive kind of say about the way that he plays and who he is?
Well, he's just a fierce competitor. He's an ultimate competitor. I think he's a first ballot Hall of Famer, if you ask me. The way he competes. And I just think that's an example of it. Just the second effort. He's incredible in there. What he's able to accomplish. At 40 years old, he continues to do it. I think he loves the game. He loves playing goal, and we see it every day in practice, and just keeping himself ready. And he's just a gamer.
You switched up a couple defense pairs in the second period. What was behind that?
We just wanted to tweak them a little bit to see if we just got cleaner outlet plays, exits out of our zone. We just felt we wanted to try it to see if we could build some chemistry off of it. That was part of it.
What did you?
Did you like it?
I thought it was better. I thought it was better when we did it. Yeah.
What did you make of Yarrow in his NHL debut and dropping the gloves there too?
He really looked like he knew what he was doing. I'll tell you that. He's a great kid first and foremost. His enthusiasm was awesome. The team was feeding off it, and he's a really likable kid. I think his energy is so great. I believe his parents are here, which is awesome to see his first NHL game, and then to get in a fight like he did in his first NHL game. He'll remember that for a long time. I'll say that.